A stone's throw away from Snow Hill Station, and you can see crowds of people all wanting to take a trip down memory lane. Resembling that of a pop-up exhibition, Phyllis Nicklin's artistic work is on show for millions to see.
Well, this exhibition is a small selection of the photographs made by Phyllis Nicklin, who was a lecturer at the University of Birmingham in the 1950s and 60s. She made an extraordinary series of photographs of Birmingham during the 50s and 60s, documenting an amazing period of transition in the city, when whole parts of the 19th century city were being kind of swept away. The ring road was being built, the rotunda and the post office tower, all kind of the modern iconic buildings are being established. So this exhibition shows just a tiny proportion of her extraordinary photographs from that amazing kind of document, and represents them in the city at a moment where there are extraordinary changes happening right now.
With so much redevelopment going on in and around Birmingham, the city's business district felt there would not be a more fitting time to showcase Nicklin's work.
We're already seeing people walking through the square, having a look at it. And the great thing about this work is that it's, Birmingham's going through a real transformation at the moment. We've had great media coverage in the last week about the opening of New Street Station, Grand Central, lots of other projects coming through. And this is really an opportunity to look back at a previous transformation of the city, sort of 40, 50 years ago. And Phyllis Nicklin was somebody who was just observing the city. She's not very well known, and as well as sort of showcasing her work, understanding a little bit more about her and what she was trying to do, because not many other people were doing this kind of photography 40, 50 years ago. So it's really a little window on a world that we know very little about.
Believed to be an amateur photographer, these snaps were never meant to capture the eyes of the public, only to shape her geography lectures. But now Pete feels that there is something for everyone.
I think it was a chance to kind of look back at the city. A lot of the photographs here are taken within living memory for a lot of the population of the city. A lot of them will relate to stories which parents may have told their kind of children about where they lived and what the city was like. And I think it allows people to get a glimpse of the city. Some aspects, like the kind of post office tower and the rotunda, you can still have those location points and figure out how the city has changed. So it's both about being able to look backward and forward at the city at the same moment. It'll be nostalgic for the older generations. It'll be really educational, informative for younger generations. I think there's something for everybody in here.
The exhibition will be on show in Snow Hill Square from this week until January of next year. This is Roshni Patel for the Midland in Birmingham.